What's going on, guys? Welcome to Risk of Rain 2. This is a roguelike multiplayer game. Specifically for me, I'm playing alone today just to see kind of what it's all about. If you guys did watch the announcement of Borderlands 3 by Gearbox, then you would know that this game was released with Gearbox as well. And it was on the live stream, and it seemed pretty cool. So I thought I'd check it out today, post it today, just see if obviously you guys are looking for gameplay on this game or future gameplay. Please click the subscribe button as well as the notification icon to be notified whenever the next video goes live. And leave a like if you want to see more, maybe get my friends into this. If you guys don't know what roguelikes are, pretty much you land into a dungeon, like an instance. You fight enemies, you gain items and artifacts, and eventually your character will get stronger in that instance. If you die, you lose it all, you drop back in, you try to beat your highest score or however far you went in the last one. For here, I don't think I have much of anything yet. I haven't unlocked anything, so we're just gonna drop right in. From the trailer, you drop in with like a space pod. Yeah, there it is. And now we get to exit the space pod. What particularly kind of drew me to this game is its art style. And the fact that it's kind of 3D. Most roguelikes that I've played, Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, etc., have been not 3D. They're kind of top-down roguelikes. You don't see too many roguelikes like this. They also had that, I think it was Dusk, I think it was called, which was a, like a first-person roguelike. So that's also something cool. But this is the first that I've seen with this type of art style, kind of like an Astroneer type style, I would call it. And I'm not sure what our objective is. Find and activate the teleporter. Well, that looks like a teleporter. Or is that like a crate? Control to sprint, shift to roll. So, oh god, this is a massive golem. Maybe I need to shoot him in the head. Now I need to dodge his shots. All right, let's try my M1 ability. All right, so I can actually mark him. Mouse 2. Okay, so mouse 2 did a lot more damage. Oh my god. Evil smiley faces. No! Get him. Okay, so you can see that I'm not going to be the best at this game by any means. But obviously it's only my first round, so it's hard to know. Let's try this R ability again. Whoa, okay. So we're going to use that to take down some higher HP enemies. And my right-click recharges rather quickly. I think the biggest thing with this game, since I'm saying it is third person, you got to watch your back. Got to watch your back a lot more. Who else is there? Oh, stupid smiley face boy directly above me. All right, so that pierces. That right-click pierces. So that's nice. I keep pressing E to reload. Okay, so what does this do? Get gasoline. Killing enemies sets nearby enemies on fire. Okay, so you can see that like explosive kind of puff that comes out. And you can see like as you play progressively how much like more damage you're going to do. And like kind of in that way, your character is going to get kind of like OP as time goes on. And of course, there's going to be abilities that are good for some people depending on your play style. A lunar coin. I'm not exactly sure what a lunar coin is going to do for me. I don't think I can just sit here and kill stuff. I think I have to progressively try to find this teleporter. Defeat an elite type monster. Elite Slayer. Awesome. All right, so I'm just going to try to find and activate the teleporter. Because if I don't, I'm pretty sure things are just going to constantly keep attacking me. I keep pressing R to reload. Really got to break that habit with a game like this. That's $25 right there for that chest. I'll yoink it. Heal all nearby allies after standing still for 2 seconds. Well, that would be convenient if I had some allies. And right now, if you guys purchase this game, link in the description down below on Steam. It is an early access, but you can actually, it's actually a buy one, get one free right now. So for $20, you'll get 2 copies and you can play with a friend. And if you don't have any friends, then make one. I guess that's what I'll recommend. Like I said, I'd like to play this with some friends. I think it's up to 4, but I could have sworn in the trailer there was more than 4 at one point, so don't quote me on that. But I am looking forward to getting into a new roguelike. It does have a first iteration as well, Risk of Rain 1, that you guys can also check out, of course, if you complete everything there is to do in this game, or if you'd rather play the first one. I don't know if there's fall damage. We're about to find out. Doesn't seem like there is, and if there is, maybe I just didn't fall far enough. smiley face boys in the sky. I want this, whatever it is. Okay, so I can ask for a mystery or get one of these items. I don't know what the items do, but we'll learn with time. Sprint faster. Look how much faster we're sprinting. Hell yeah. Holy sh... Okay. Just gotta kind of keep moving with this guy. Alright. It doesn't look like the teleporter is going to be over here. What does this do? Okay. Is that enemy going to use this as well to come up? It's smart enough to do that. That's adorable. Alright, so what does this teleporter look like? Question? Not another freaking golem. Doesn't seem like there's like critical points on any of the monsters. I'm assuming maybe down the line there will be. Like other creatures. And as you can see in the top right corner, it's how long I've been playing. And it seems like the difficulty is going to increase the longer we stay alive. Let's head this direction. Maybe this will lead us to the teleporter that we are looking for. We got another crate here. Heal all nearby enemies ×2. Oh my god. I'm getting smoked by some enemies right now. There's also that golem there still. So the teleporter's not here. Am I blind? Is it like, is it a small teleporter or is it like clearly noticeable? So it's not here in this corner. Let's keep traveling. I feel like this is like the first dungeon too. Like I haven't even moved up to the next one yet. We're already 6 minutes deep, but I guess gathering all the items that are gonna buff us is a smart idea anyway. There we go, another heal. Lovely. Just what I need while I'm playing by myself. I'm assuming I can heal myself though. There is fall damage, confirmed. Golem's not gonna jump because there is fall damage, so I guess that's a way to get away from enemies if you play it right. Looks to me as the teleporter is right there, that thing there. Control the sprint is slightly odd. That looks like a teleporter to me. Well, what is this? Pray to the Shrine of the Mountain. You have challenged the Shrine of the Mountain. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. I'm assuming we're going to get a boss to pop in or something. Or that's going to cause something in the future. Activate teleporter. All right, so we're outside of the first arena now. Oh, wait, never mind. We have to face the boss. That's how you leave. Which I don't know if I'm going to be capable of doing. And as you can see, that fire burning is really helping. But also, I don't know if I should have challenged whatever that arm was, because I think it might be making it slightly more difficult than I am capable of doing. Of course, there's going to be a lot of different bosses at each mission, and maybe this could be one of the harder ones if you know how Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon or anything like that works. Certain bosses are obviously easier than others. They have more predictable paths and things like that. But with this game, I don't know how that's going to exactly work out. I'm just going to try to get, like, some shots in there, you know? And I hope I can kill the grunts and then just face the boss on my lonesome. If that makes sense. I also don't have, like, crazy abilities that add like some superb amount of damage to my weapons right now. That's not what I anticipated happening there. Kill all these floaty boys. All right. That's gonna be fall damage again. And what's going on here? What is this thing? That seems like maybe, are they locked because we're in the quest currently? No, I think they're yeah, they're locked because we're currently in the boss fight. So we kind of boned ourselves in that way. Unless maybe after the boss fight they open up. And we're currently sitting at $485. I know I'm blocking with my face a little bit. But it's not completely fully relevant. Okay, so you can shoot those exploding orbs. That's good to know. Kind of like a meta to this boss fight would be shooting those exploding orbs. As for the enemies on the ground, my fire ability that I got for when I kill enemies, they burst into flames, is really going to add that damage over time to the enemies that I'm currently facing. And as you can tell, this is getting pretty hardcore. Oh god. Please. I just found out that I don't have to keep clicking left click. I can hold it down. Today I learned pro tips. Pro tips with Partially Royal. That's my new series. It's not. I'm horrible at video games. I'm good at aiming. I'm bad at the games, if that makes sense. I don't know if anybody else falls in that realm. I tend to just like play a game how I want to play it. I don't really care to learn too much about the metas and whatnot. This would definitely be a game where you should probably learn about the metas. All right, so now we're getting shielded enemies popping up, which is horrendous. Enter the teleporter zone 15%, defeat the boss. I'm going to assume defeating the boss is probably going to be my first objective here. I don't really want to enter the teleporter zone until absolutely necessary. Am I going to get trapped in this corner? I hope they don't have any melee abilities that are going to F me. I'm doing pretty all right, though. I'm holding my own for what it is. And I'm assuming this is going to scale. Obviously get harder, as you can tell. I'm on medium mode now. Just the longer I've been alive. And that's why the shielded enemies are coming out. I don't know what these coins do, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm going for this just to get high ground. And all these enemies are probably going to start doing the exact same thing. Wandering Vagrant. I'm liking the music. A lot of the times with these games, I find myself putting on my own music, muting the game music. But this seems to be fitting rather well with the game at hand. You know, it's upbeat enough. The game is pretty hectic and very fast-paced. So we've already done half damage to the boss. I'm feeling confident, but the thing is now, we're starting to get a little... Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of fall damage now. Let's see if I can kind of try to dip up here. I'm going to try to use those bounce pads to my advantage. Just kind of keep baiting the enemies around. I'll try to take out one of these jellyfish, if possible. Where's SpongeBob when you need him? All I need is a big net. Big jellyfishing net, and we're fine. Just kind of circle around. Kind of just string the enemies on the ground along with me. I like how you can dodge roll in midair. Makes me feel in control of what I want to do. Those are going to hit me hard. I think I've kind of got this in the bag now. Unless, yep, I was going to say, unless some enemies start sneaking up from behind me. Ultimately, all is good. I need to get a little bit better at using my abilities when they're recharged. I wonder if there's a way to break their armor quicker. Because these dudes are really taking some hits. Oh god. Alright, so I know there's another bounce pad up here. It seems like the people have like specific armor, so I'm assuming like a fire enemy will get damaged by maybe, you know, like a water type damage. I don't know. I don't know if there's varying elements to the game. I don't know much about the game, and that's kind of how I like to play games personally. Okay, is he gonna explode? Like, what is he doing? I like to learn the games on my own. As I mentioned before, the whole meta stuff, like Rainbow Six Siege and whatnot, everybody always tells me like the metas for Vault cams and the different metas for, you know, the different classes and stuff, which ultimately makes you a better player, right? But I would rather kind of learn those things on my own, or when solo queuing with or queuing with randoms and stuff, kind of learning through that or learning off of my friends themselves. I just find that a little bit more fun. Gives you things to talk about while you're playing, and you're constantly improving and learning. If you just learned everything about the game day one, then ultimately you're going to get bored with the game rather quickly. All right, so we got one jellyfish down. I'm going to end up dying to these little boys. I know it. I'm getting pwned right now. Right there, right now. And then I'm inside some... That's going to kill me. This jellyfish is so close to dying, though. I really don't want to die right now. I feel like I have the ability to win this if I play it super smart. All right, they're dead. The thing is now, there's still going to be enemies. Oh, now they're going to spawn golems, aren't they? All right, so now we just need to get into the teleporter zone. If I remember correctly, the golems weren't going up into these geysers. So I might be able to just dodge the golems and do my own thing. That laser beam. And now we can sprint back. I need to kind of remember that the sprint's there. Could come in handy. We can't shoot and sprint at the same time. Maybe there's ability down the line that will allow us to do that. Skirt. I don't know what the heck that thing is. I don't like it though, and it just hurt me a lot. All right, 62%. Ooh, wait. Extra jump. Okay, so it gave us a couple of abilities for unlocking the teleporter. And then we'll just shoot off in this direction and move on to the next zone here. Again, I don't know what this thing is, but it hurts like a son of a... So we'll kill that. %. All right, we did the teleporter event. Poof. Whew, that was stressful though. Okay, into the abandoned aqueduct. So we're gonna have to learn about these new enemies a bit more. Okay, those pots explode. Today I learned. And we're already in medium mode. It seems like I actually have a double jump now from those feathers that I received. And those things are actually on my body. I don't know how I just realized that now. But like you can see the mushrooms and stuff growing on my body. That's super dope. And I'm hoping that I can get some decent abilities. $92 here. I don't know why it's not particularly allowing me to open that. Oh, so the money is oriented based on the world that you were in. My money from the last world does not carry over to this one. Good to know. Oh, gosh. I can take some hits here. I feel like I'm getting stronger. Of course, there's levels as well. Bottom left-hand corner. All right. What are you going to give me? Rapidly heal outside of danger. Well, I'm constantly in danger. At least it feels like I am. And we're in hard mode now. Which, in case you are wondering, is hard. I would like to kill Big Green Fat Boy up there, who I hope is a legendary that will give me something cool. But we need new chests. We need items that are going to help us along our way. Give me something good. Chance to bleed enemies on hit. Rather useful. especially with enemies that have a bit more HP. I need to kill these magicians that keep shooting at me. And you can see those items stacking up at the top middle of the screen now. And you can imagine how much easier yet harder this will be, because obviously when you play with friends and whatnot, the game is going to scale towards being harder. And this guy's spawning those fire face dudes is what it looked like. This bleed ability, you can see those red damage pop-ups. I believe that's the bleed. And it's just kind of really upping my DPS a lot, so I'm down. If you can kite the enemies around enough, I want to try to shoot one of these pots near the enemy to see how much damage that will do. Because maybe I can just kind of kite like a large group into a pot and get like a multi-kill rather easily. And what is this? Okay, so that's just money that we can open. And we need to activate the teleporter here. That's ultimately our quest. But before I do that, I want to find gear. It looks like there's like a vault door or something over here that we can investigate just to see what the hell is going on over here. I can't go in there. Maybe there's something we can open up or a lever we can pull. Ultimately, I am just looking for gear. Go run around the outside here. I'm assuming this is the outside of the map there. We got enemies spawning. Big enemies. I'll run through here real quick. This enemy is not going to let me get away easily. Yeah, that bleed is really helping. Alright. Let's go over here. 92. 100% critical strike chance for 8 seconds when used. Okay, so that's a single-use item. Obviously, that's something that I'm going to want to use on the boss fight, assuming I get there. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm not going to go anywhere near it, because that ritual thing I did in the last zone ultimately, I think, made things harder for me. So we'll avoid that. We're going into like another zone over here, which has plenty of things for me. We're going to go with a mystery. I don't know what the other ones do, so mystery it is. Gain recharging shield. What is hitting me right now? All of these guys? So we're getting to very hard mode pretty soon. Not finding much for gear in this area. I can actually jump like a lot. And with that shield recharging thing, we're going to have a bit more defense now. I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my loot. But I just need to keep looking for loot. We can jump a lot, man. Sure, the necklace. I've seen it a couple of times. Drop a healing orb on kill. Ooh. We already have that. We have all of these things. If I remember correctly, we want the sword. Yep. And that's going to stack now. And hopefully it happens more often, or it's going to do more damage per bleed. Alright, we got a couple of random chests here. What are you going to give me? Will-O-Wisp. Detonate enemies on kill. Alright, so we just got like a really good ability. Because now they're going to detonate and also catch things on fire. But it turns out that letting these guys stack up is not the way of the road. Not at all. Oh, this might be it, boys. Might be it. I'm surprised, honestly, I'm lasting this long for my first go about. We're still in hard mode. We're not in very hard yet. I wonder if detonating a larger enemy will ultimately... Look at the stacks of bleed. Getting more of those swords might be really smart here. I want to go back to where I was. And these guys, like, knock you back, too. But that shield's really holding me up here. Another big guy. Oh god. Oh god, lots of these guys are coming out. Now that's a teleporter. That's a teleporter. Okay. Let me clear these big guys first before we go off and just decide to try to beat the mission, because there's no freaking way we're beating it with this many enemies rolling on us right now. Line them up as best we can. And just keep doing damage to them. Those bleeds. So, as a pro tip, I guess... Well, initially, I can't really say pro tip. As an amateur tip, those swords, man, they stack crazy damage with that bleed. So if you can get a sword early... And I wonder if it stacks on the boss as well. The healing orbs are rather nice as well. I wonder how long the healing orbs stay on the ground, though. If they stay on the ground for a large period of time, I could ultimately just keep a lot on the ground while I'm boss fighting and roll back around to them. There's a coin right here. And there should be a second chest I haven't opened. Rapidly heal outside of danger. That's the second one of those that I've got. And all right, let's go ahead and call in the next boss. Oh, it's getting real evil up in here. Stone Titan. Oh, lovely. And the bleeds do stack indeed. Which now I've just activated my 60-second automatic critical hit damage. Okay. All right. Well, today I learned that we need to get behind cover when it comes to that. That laser ability. Is he healing himself? Oh god. What I want to do is kill some enemies closer to me. Oh, he can punch me through the ground. Kill some of these lower tier enemies, right? Get the healing orbs. Alright, so now we're stacking up all these healing orbs down here, right? There's the fist that we need to keep an eye out for. We'll just double jump our way out of here. Look how much damage we already did to the Stone Titan, though. Right, this is the one we need to hide from. Hide from it. There we go. Stupid sky demons need to get away from me. What's nice is when they stack up, they detonate. And when they detonate, I kill all of them. This is going to do it right there, I think. Yep, there it is. All right. Whew. All right. Now we need to stay inside the teleporter zone for a pretty decent period of time. And we'll see if we can hold up a little longer. We're good here. Kill these guys closer to me. Have the heal orbs be available. And just kind of run with it here. There we go. Always kill these sky boys. Detonate that guy in the back. There we go. Now ultimately they keep detonating each other. And one detonation leads to the guy dying, another detonation leads to another one. I want this coin. Reduce incoming damage while sprinting. Okay, that's actually good to keep in mind. I'm getting toasted right now. Like, I'm literally on fire. There's so many of these magicians that I'm not really feeling too confident right now. It's just because we have to stay in this zone to get the teleporter to arrive. But once it does arrive, we're in the new zone, no problem. And eventually I can get my guns, my primary weaponry to do other things. Look at that right there. That's the explosion happening. how much damage it just did to all those enemies, and then I just get the heal orbs, and I think I literally just cleared the area. Hell yeah. Let's get out of here. I'm actually red. Like, I'm sweating. This is not easy. That and my door's closed, and I have 2 PCs running in here, so it gets quite warm. Lots of electronics. Ooh, a snow zone. Maybe I won't be as warm now. It's about to go insane mode, which I'm not confident I'm going to be able to do too well with. Oh my god, look at these guys. These are new. They take a lot of damage too. Hopefully there's no like floating fire boys in this one. Those are my least favorite. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I was hoping maybe that it was snowy that I wouldn't have to face any of those guys, but we do. Just trying to stack some bleed on that guy before I roll up here. And they don't have an obvious pattern, these new enemies. What was that, an ox? Lone survivor, taken alive for a consecutive 30 minutes. I hope that's like not easily achievable. I wonder if I bet people have gone like 7 hours easily by themselves. Once you get good enough at it, and of course the more you play it, you unlock new things for your character, which will ultimately make things easier anyway. The sheer fact that I haven't found an item yet kind of irks me. But it looks like there's like a freaking, like there's like buildings over here. Like what's going on over here? Here's an item. 179, we can afford that. Another sword, heck yeah. As I said, stacking those swords. Like, watch how quickly I'm gonna kill this ox if I can get bleed going on it. That's 49 damage of bleed, and it's stacking to 73. I can just leave it alone right now and it would die. That's amazing. And this game's only early access, so like, considering how many things we can already do in the game, now consider, obviously, I can't do the boss yet. I need some better items. I don't know what item I just chose, but I chose one. All right, rapidly heal outside of danger. How often am I out of danger if you guys were to add that up? Probably 0. So. And now I'm wondering if my detonation also causes bleed, which I think it might. So this is a melee dude. These guys. Really trying to get all up in my shit. Am I backing myself into a corner? No. Another item right here. Gasoline, which is fire after a kill. So they detonate and they cause fire, which they already have, but now it's obviously going to do more fire damage, which also catches things on fire, and then once they die from the fire, they explode, and it kind of bridges the gap to just do a lot of splash damage over time. All right. So with this, another ox here. Keep killing him, keep killing him. There's got to be an item over here somewhere. If not, we're just going to go put up the teleporter. I don't know. I don't think we're going to survive this one. We will try our darndest. Ooh, what is that? I'm backing myself into a corner here. That looks like something I can't do right now, and I'm not sure what I would need to do. Offer Shrine of Chance. I'll offer the Shrine of Chance. YOLO. You offer the shrine but gain nothing. We'll do it again. Keep offering me. Tell me I can do things. Help me. Help me, oh Lord, Shrine. I need help. I need to kill this dude. And just shooting him from this range is just adding all that stack damage. I'm gonna hit that guy. He's gonna blow up that guy. All right. Here we go. Activating teleporter. Probably the worst idea I've ever done. Ravenous Symbiote. Wow, that's a gross looking teacup spider? I'm not exactly sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ultimately, I feel like I'm just kind of dodging everything by jumping around like an idiot. Which I'm down for. A lot of flying boys. I'd like for them to all just detonate on each other. Oh, there's 2 of them. I completely forgot about that. I don't think we have much of an opportunity here. And I just got fall damage from my own jump. That's how high I jumped. These guys are doing crazy damage. I'm kind of staying relatively safe up until now, where I'm getting lamed really hard and I don't got any dodge rolls or anything left. What really helped in the last one was getting high ground, which ultimately was allowing me to kill some enemies and get some heals off of them, which is what I'm trying to do, but nothing is allowing me to get high ground right now. This is actually a rather nice spot up here. I don't know if I'm supposed to get up here, but I'm up here. And the enemies seem to be kind of ignoring me, so maybe found a little bit of a cheaty doodle spot here. I mean, of course, there's flying enemies that are still going to get me, but the flying enemies are inherently easier than the ground enemies. So we're going to stay up here. And now we're full health. So maybe I just found the strat. I think the... Ooh, ow. The bosses are underneath me. So ultimately, I can't kill the bosses unless I go down. And we're going to use my damage bonus here. Shoot into the crowd. Just right-click into this mass, because that does penetrate. And I think this is where we're going to be out of... Yeah. Yeah, we got punched in the face. Oof. Not a bad run for try number 1, though. Ultimately, I say we did 21,000 points. I don't know if that's actually good or if we're just bad. We can actually choose difficulty here too. We did Rainstorm, and there's also artifacts that will be coming soon. So that was Risk of Rain. If you guys want to see me play multiplayer with it, see if we can get a little bit farther, please let me know with a like on the video. If you did enjoy, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.